The Seismic 7, Chapter 19, Part 2. There's a lot of sniffling as I plug in my camera and start uploading all the videos onto my Google Drive I share with my aunt. We have to hurry, Nolan reminds us, glancing outside. We still need to figure out how we're going to get all the equipment we need from Greer and McNamara, Wyatt says. We can't overpower them, Raquel says. Not all at once. So what do we do? Kinsey asks. I'm exhausted from coming up with solutions and instead stare at the upload progress on the screen. Positive motivation, Todd says. That gets my attention and I glance up. Todd's jaw is set and his glasses are nearly sliding off his nose, but he has a look in his eyes I wouldn't want to mess with. Positive motivation? Eddie asks. Like Mike McNamara did to us, he says. She made us think we were heroes. Then she made us think it was all our only option to fill that tunnel back in the cave. Now we need to make her think that drilling this tunnel is her best option, to be the hero she thinks she is. My goodness, Todd, you've actually had a good idea, Kinsey gasped dramatically, throwing one hand over her mouth and the other onto his shoulder. It does happen, you know, he replies. The upload says it's going to be another 40 minutes before it's done. I groan. I guess I'll send the email to the emergency services now and tell them to get in touch with my aunt if they don't believe me. Okay, so now do we convince McNamara that this is all her idea? Wyatt asks next as I wrap up my email and click send. We have to give her a reason to want to blow open another exit for the magma, Todd says. She won't know we won't really drill into the magma chamber with our tunnel, or that we'll then flood the tunnel with water. How about we tell her part of the truth? That's always fun, Kinsey says. What do you mean? Eddie asks. We tell her we've asked for help, Kinsey continues, that we've come up with a plan to stop the eruption. So unless she has another eruption site up her sleeve to set off, that's going to be the end of her pressure release plan, and the supervolcano will never blow. I like that, I say. 38 minutes, the Google upload says. It's always good to have truth mixed into your lies. Kinsey pulls out her tube of lipstick, which she somehow still has on her. Keeps people on their toes. Greer won't believe us, Raquel says. She knows we hate her. Why would we offer up information like that for no reason? Gloating? Todd suggests. No, I shake my head. Raquel's right. There's no reason for us to tell them that we've called for help. We have to play into what they believe, Nolan speaks up. That's how I fooled them for so long. I acted the part they wanted from me. Everyone turns. Nolan goes quiet and his cheeks darken with embarrassment. I can tell he's still not sure how he fits into our group, but he is the expert on tricking the adults, so I give him an encouraging nod. So what do they think of us now? Kinsey asks. They wanted us to join them, right? Todd says. Could we pretend to do that? I don't think so, Eddie says. Last time we saw them, we screamed at them, and they tried to shoot us. I can't see them believing we have suddenly changed our minds after that. They think we're a bunch of stupid, selfish kids, Nolan says. They probably hate us like they do most of humanity. Then stupid, selfish kids is exactly what we'll be, I say, brightening. We can stage an argument, fight with each other, put the idea in their head that way. Great thinking, Nolan. He straightens where he stands. I love it, Kinsey says. Everyone rapidly agrees. Okay, let's outline what exactly we're going to say, Raquel says. We need to... But the time to plan passes because we hear the roar of a large vehicle drawing near. Oh no, Eddie pales. I look at the video upload progress on the computer screen. It still says 36 minutes. Shoot, I whisper. We'll run a distraction. Nolan's eyes land on the loading bar. Draw their attention off. They'll catch you, Wyatt says. Maybe, Nolan says, but that'll at least add to the believability when we trick them into taking us to the drill site, right? I'll come with you, Eddie says. We can stage the argument when they catch us. Raquel looks between Eddie and the computer, torn. I don't like us separating. Guys, if we're sending anyone as a distraction, it's going to be me, Kinsey says, especially if it's leading up to a dramatic fight scene between any of us. I smirk. I can't argue with that. Then I'd better go too, Todd says, dusting some ash off himself and looking at Eddie and Nolan. You two haven't had as much practice with Kinsey as I have. The vehicle's engine stops outside. Good luck, is all I can say. Helpless. There's no time to debate this. Wyatt and Raquel sit down next to me, watching the file progress bar tick slowly. Kinsey, Todd, Eddie, and Nolan exit the ranger station. I have no idea what their plan is, but all I can imagine is Kinsey shouting, "You'll never take me alive!" and running wild. Then I hear voices outside. Which way? Dr. Greer asks. No, get back here, Miss McNamara shouts. Run! Kinsey yells. The car engine revs back up. Inside, the three of us don't dare to move. Where are the rest of them? McNamara demands. Check the cabin, Greer orders someone. Bree, we have to go, Raquel says. The upload time is back to saying 40 minutes. It's even longer than before. We can't let them find out what we're doing, I say, my hand shaking over the keyboard. Then we can't give them a reason to come in here, Wyatt says. We have to go out there so they've seen all of us. Ugh, they're right. They're so right. Oh, goodness. This isn't going at all like we'd hoped. I type a quick email to my aunt in a last-ditch effort.